Sports Vision for Southwest Florida, WRXY Television presents FGCU Women's Basketball. All the excitement coming your way from Alico Arena with Alan Black and Roger Spiehhager. Tonight's game, FGCU versus Florida, begins right now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Alico Arena on the beautiful campus of Florida Gulf Coast University. My name is Alan Black, along with my partner, Roger Spiehhager, for tonight's contest between the Florida Gulf Coast University Lady Eagles and the University of Florida Lady Gators. Roger, it promises to be a very exciting time in Alico Arena tonight.
Absolutely, and FGCU should be lacking in no motivation. These two teams played twice last year in Gainesville. The first one was a 26-point blowout win by the Gators. The second one was in the second round of the women's NIT tournament, and the Gators held off the FGCU. It was a close game. 5 points was the spread in that game.
60-55 the final on that one, and it was an exciting contest. And Alico Arena is rumored to be going to be packed tonight. Well,
this could be a rivalry starting, and should be rocking tonight.
And when asked earlier this week, UF coach Amanda Butler, her reaction on tonight's game and what her thoughts were after her team lost an exhibition game last Friday night to a team of traveling ex-collegiate players. Her thought was this could be the Lady Gators' most challenging contest all season long, just due to the fact that it is in Florida. The stands are going to be filled full of FGCU fans, and it could be very exciting. So, Roger, let's take a look at the University of Florida Lady Gator starters.
Well, lots of returners from last year's team. We'll start with senior forward Marche Dotson. They'll have their hands full, FGCU will, with her. She's a senior forward, native of Columbus, Ohio, and she was first-team All-SEC. Also, Anika Henry, the senior center. She's from Coral Gables High School, but she was born in Jamaica. We have junior guard Lanika Thompson. She played 32 games last year for the Gators. She ranked fourth in both assists and steals. Also, senior guard Shay Brooks. She's a native of Jackson, Tennessee. She's played 94 games for the Gators and started in 93 of them. Also, we have junior guard Jennifer Mosser. She only started 5 times last season, but she played in 26 games. She ended up being the Lady Gators' 5th leading scorer. She's a home state girl from Orlando, Florida as well. But coming off the bench is somebody that FGCU knows very well, and her name is Steffi Sorensen, a junior guard. She actually started her career with FGCU 2 years ago, but she is transferred now. She is coming off the bench for the Lady Gators. In fact, Steffi Sorensen helped bring FGCU the banner that they have hanging in the rafters of Alico Arena, NCAA Division II finalist from 2007.
Indeed, that was quite a championship game, and we definitely are looking forward to that excitement of a former Lady Eagle playing against the Lady Eagles. That should be very exciting.
It's going to be so exciting here in Alico Arena today.
And Roger, our very own Paul Lodato had a moment earlier this week to talk with Lady Eagle head coach Carl Semesco. Let's check that interview out right now.
Hello, Southwest Florida. I'm here with the women's coach, head coach of Florida Gulf Coast University basketball. And Coach Semesco, so great for you to join us real quickly here. And tell us a little bit about what we expect to see, not only from your girls team here, but a little bit about your journey and about FGCU women's basketball, if you would.
Well, this year should be an exciting time for women's basketball. We got a new roster. We had 4 senior starters last year. So we're replacing a lot of starters, and we're starting off big. Friday night, November 14th, we're playing the Florida Gators right here. They knocked us out of the NIT in our first year Division I last year, the second round, by 5 points. They have everybody back. We got a whole new team. We're trying to get ready as fast as we can, but it's just exciting. We moved up to D1. We're playing big-name schools. We're bringing them here to Alico, a chance for Southwest Florida to see a real high-level women's basketball.
And as far as some of the new faces, is there anyone that sticks out as far as on your new roster, as far as what you know, some of the maybe potential star players that you see right now?
Well, I don't know if we have any star players yet. We got some kids that are working pretty hard. We don't really even have a starting lineup that's for sure yet, but I wouldn't be surprised to see 2 freshmen starting. I wouldn't be surprised to see 4 freshmen playing a lot of minutes. So, I mean, the future looks really good. It's just how fast the freshmen can get comfortable within our system and be ready to compete on a Division I level.
Now, other than Florida coming here next Friday, November 14th, what are some of the other games you expect to see here at home?
Well, at home, we've got Central Florida coming to town. We got Santa Clara coming to town. In the Atlantic Sun Conference, we have a lot of big rivalries that are getting started. Belmont will be here, East Tennessee State that went to the NCAA tournament, Jacksonville, just to name a few of the marquee Atlantic Sun matchups.
Well, thanks a lot, Coach Semesco. Anything else you want to add about the women's program here?
Well, we're just excited with all the fan support that we've had over the years and the success we've had. We're hoping to put a really good product on the floor again and something that's exciting for the community to get behind. But we appreciate you guys coming out and checking out some action.
Well, we're glad, and great success. Wish it to you well here, and I know that you've been successful in all your different seasons, and maybe it's a rebuilding time, but I know you'll be successful this year coming up.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, Coach. Take care. We're good.
And FGCU is definitely tough to beat at home. Let's see who Coach Semesco has going tonight against the Florida Gators.
In fact, Roger, 89-8 lifetime in this building. Pretty impressive stats for Coach Carl Semesco. Your starters for the Lady Eagles include number 15. She's a 6-foot-tall junior forward, Chelsea Lyles. She was a teammate, surprisingly enough, for the past 2 seasons with fellow Lady Eagle Emma Badome at Western Nebraska Community College, where she led the Cougars in scoring and rebounding, was named honorary captain of the first-team All-Nebraska Junior College team. Number 25 is a 5'11 junior forward, Adrianne McNally. She is a pre-nursing major, Roger, who is returning for her 3rd season with the Lady Eagles. Last season, she made appearances in 31 games and started in 28, averaging almost 28 minutes of play, 10.8 points, and 5.3 rebounds per game. Number 13 is a 5'10 junior. She plays guard and forward, Emma Badone. She's a native of Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, who transferred from Western Nebraska Community College this season. As a sophomore, she started all 38 games for Western Nebraska, averaging 10 points and 3.9 rebounds per game while shooting 40+% from three-point range. Number 23 is a 5'7 sophomore guard, Shannon Murphy. She appeared in 31 games for the Lady Eagles last season, making 11 starts, averaging 20.3 minutes and 6.2 points per game, finishing the season ranked 6th in the ASUN Conference in three-point percentage. She is majoring in marketing. And number 21 is a 5'8 freshman guard, Courtney Cheehill. She's a physical therapy major that played her prep basketball at Alter High School in Trip City, Ohio, being named to the 2nd team All-State. So, Roger, that pretty much sets things up for a very exciting contest tonight. It's going to be electric here at Alico Arena, and we certainly have something to look forward to.
I am definitely looking forward to this game. In fact, the FGCU women should be definitely fired up after dropping 2 games at Gainesville last year. They will definitely want to defend their home turf tonight.
Be sure to stay with us because coming up, it's Lady Eagles versus Lady Gators here on WRXY Sports Vision.
God said, tell your story for my glory. People know you, but do they know your testimony? TellYourTestimony.com. Post your testimony, connect with other Christians, and see what God's done for them. Share your talent and discover other ministries. TellYourTestimony.com. A safe social network for you and your kids. So go tell your testimony today and start connecting with other believers. TellYourTestimony.com. Your salvation is a miracle.
Don't miss this exciting weekly television drama series here on WRXY TV. Walk on Water, produced in Southwest Florida, brings you fresh entertainment with a powerful message relevant to today's youth of all ages.
I just pray you guys stay out of trouble. You see, Tina? That's why I never worry. Got Mother Teresa over here praying for us all the time.
Walk on Water, every Saturday night at 10:30.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Alico Arena for tonight's game as the Lady Eagles take on the Lady Gators to start the 2007-2008 campaign, and the Eagles take the opening tip-off and set up their offense, Roger.
Yeah, and a quick note, as far as the starting lineup is, Sherry L. Smith will be starting instead of Anika Henry for the Florida Gators.
And this Gator team, very experienced, Roger. You've got 7 returning letter winners on this squad. Looks like it's going to be a tough contest and a good test for the Eagles to start out their season. As the Gators start the scoring with number 14, that's Dee Dee Madu with the first 2 points of the game. Eagles bring it back down. They get it inside to number 23. That's Shannon Murphy for the easy 2, and it's tied very early here, Lady Gators and Lady Eagles.
What a way to get the season underway with a great matchup like this. In fact, especially after the close game in the NIT last year.
And we've got a long-range jumper from number 22, Jennifer Mosser, that is awry. The Eagles get the rebound and bring it back up. We've got a miscued pass by number 23, Shannon Murphy. That's intercepted and brought back down the court and put in by number 3, Shea Brooks. That gives the Gators a 2-point lead early in the game.
Some good transition work from the Gators early in this first half.
As the Eagles set up their offense, they've got it out on the right flank to number 15. That's Chelsea Lyles. She gets it inside, and the game is tied at 4. Gators back up the court quickly. Number 2, Lanika Thompson, setting up the offense. She gets it inside, and they pop it back outside to number 3, Shea Brooks, who misses a 3. And here come the Lady Eagles with the ball once again and a chance to take the lead early. Oh, what a beautiful pass down low to number 15, Chelsea Lyles, and that in fact happens. Eagles 6, Gators 4.
That is a great dish on the pass, and the layup was put in.
And here come the Gators. They're moving the ball around. They get it outside, and we've got a stoppage in play traveling against the Gators. That'll be Eagles ball on the way back.
Very impressed so far with FGCU. Their defense, their fundamentals, and their blocking out. It's just been absolutely on point as far as fundamentals.
And now the Gators putting some pressure on with the press, Roger. They got to get the ball across the timeline, and they do. The Eagles get it into number 21, Courtney Cheehill. She puts it back across the top of the key to number 23, Shannon Murphy. She tries to pass it inside. It's intercepted and brought back down by the Gators' number 2, Lanika Thompson. And looks like we've got a defensive foul here against the Eagles. Number 25, Adrianne McNally with the foul. That's the first team and the first personal foul of the game.
That one was away from the ball, so possession foul.
And here come the Gators to inbound the ball. Number 3, Shea Brooks, getting ready to take control of the ball and look for somebody to inbound it to. Eagles playing pretty tight D right now. They get the ball in, swinging around to the right. They bring it inside, and it's intercepted by number 13, Emma Badome.
Great interior defense from FGCU there.
Absolutely. It looks like the Gators are having trouble getting the ball inside right now, Roger, and that could be a developing story as the game progresses. And it looks like we've got a foul in the process of shooting against the Gators. That'll put number 15 for the Eagles, Chelsea Lyles, at the charity stripe. The Eagles have a 2-point lead, 6-4, with 17-11 remaining in the first half of play.
Lyles had a good idea there, just taking it in and drawing the foul.
And Lyles makes the first free throw to give the Eagles a 3-point lead. And we've got a couple of substitutions now for the Eagles. They're replacing players kind of quick here. Kind of a feverish pace here at the start of the game, Rod.
I like the energy that this game has started with.
Into the game now for the Eagles, number 10, Kelsey Jacobson. And I didn't catch the other person that came in, Raj. I'm going to be honest about it.
I did not, but we do know that is FGCU basketball.
Yes, it is.
So they called an offensive foul. 2 team fouls now for the Florida Gators.
And here comes Shannon Murphy up for the Eagles. Oh, we've got a blocking foul against the Gators. That's against number 3, Shea Brooks. That's going to be the third team foul already on the Gators. They do not want to get stuck in a 1-on-1 early in this first half of play.
And a steal there from Florida Gators, and they missed the layup. Lanika Thompson was short on that layup.
And number 23, Shannon Murphy, down with the rebound. She brings the ball up past the timeline, gets it over to number 25, Adrianne McNally. Now at the top of the key, number 12, Christine Herman puts up a three and misses. Gators come down with the rebound. They bring it back quick. They're moving the ball around the top of the key. And it looks like we've got another foul against the Eagles. This time against number 12, Christine Herman. That'll be the second team foul against the Eagles, who still lead the game 7-4 over the University of Florida.
Very impressed with the intensity of FGCU coming out of this game, and they're doing all the fundamentals right.
And here come the Gators. They get the ball out at the top of the key to number 3, Shea Brooks, who misses the three. They work the ball around and back inside. This time into number 42. That's Anika Henry. And we're still a three-point ball game here with 16:05 remaining in the first half of play. And it looks like we've got a foul against the Gators. It's going to be against number 42, Anika Henry. That's going to be the fourth team foul against the Gators already, and second against Anika Henry. That is huge this early in the game, Roger.
That is. If you're a coach, Amanda Butler, you don't want to see that early.
She can't be happy with the way her squad looks right now, Roger, seeing as how they lost a week ago to a traveling squad of former collegians. The Gators are trying to get on track.
Okay. Been very impressed with the play so far of Chelsea Lyles on the inside for FGCU
and
on both ends of the court.
And the Eagles get the ball out to number 10. That would be Kelsey Jacobson. She works it around the top of the key. It gets put around to number 15, Chelsea Lyles. And she hits the three to give the Eagles a 6-point lead with 15:42 left in the first half of play. And there's another dead ball turnover, Roger.
Chelsea Lyles is making things happen all over the court, not only on the defensive end with some rebounding, the three-pointer, and she drew the offensive foul.
A huge start for the Lady Eagles. They lead 10-4 over the Lady Gators with 15:40 left in the first half of play on WRXY TV.
God said, tell your story for my glory. People know you, but do they know your testimony? TellYourTestimony.com. Post your testimony, connect with other Christians, and see what God's done for them. Share your talent and discover other ministries. TellYourTestimony.com. A safe social network for you and your kids. So go tell your testimony today and start connecting with other believers. TellYourTestimony.com. Your salvation is a miracle.
Don't miss this exciting weekly television drama series here on WRXY TV. Walk on Water, produced in Southwest Florida, brings you fresh entertainment with a powerful message relevant to today's youth of all ages.
I just pray you guys stay out of trouble. You see, Tina? That's why I never worry. Got Mother Teresa over here praying for us all the time.
Walk on Water, every Saturday night at 10:30.
Arena on the campus of Florida Gulf Coast University as the Lady Eagles have come out smoking here at the start, Roger, as they lead the Lady Gators 10-4 with 15:40 left in the first half of play.
I'd say so far so good for FGCU women's basketball this season. A hot start in the first 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
You know, if you looked at this game pregame on paper, it looked like it was going to be all one-sided Florida, but the Lady Eagles, I think, have even surprised the Gators out on the court so far. It looks to me like they're really playing a scrappy type of basketball tonight.
Well, it caused the Gators to change up their defense and go with the full court press coming out of that timeout there.
Kelly Jacobson with the ball. She gets it over to number 12, Christine Herman. She gets the ball inside to number 25, Adrianne McNally. She puts it in and gets fouled. She'll go to the stripe for a three-point play.
What a play inside by Adrianne McNally. The 5'11 junior takes it inside, gets the blocking call on the shot, and an and one for her.
Second foul on Shea Brooks, a major contributor for the Gators. They're getting in foul trouble early, Roger.
Already 16 fouls. We're not even 5 minutes in to the
And
first half.
the Eagle lead is 9 with 15-16 left in the first half of play. Here come the Gators once again to try to dig themselves out of the hole that they've dug themselves so far this evening.
Been very impressed with FGCU defensively as well so far.
And the Gators get the ball inside to number 44, Marche Dotson. She misses the easy shot, and we've got a stoppage in play.
Looks like a foul on the Eagles there as Marche Dotson stayed with the ball, got the offensive rebound, and drew the foul.
That's Adrianne McNally's second foul of the night, the third team foul.
Good defense, though, from Chelsea Lyles.
Absolutely. And Marche Dotson knocks down the first free throw. That's the first points we've seen out of the Gators in at least the last 2 minutes of clock time, Roger.
You could credit that to the defensive pressure from FGCU. Good fundamental, sound basketball.
And Marche Dotson knocks down the second free throw. 13-6 with just over 15 minutes left in the first half of play. Into the game for the Gators, number 15, Kim Critton.
Little backcourt pressure there from the Gators.
And the Eagles solve it. They get it to the top of the key and pass it around to number 12. That's Christine Herman. She gets it to number 15, Chelsea Lyles, who puts up about a 23-footer and misses. The Gators come down with the rebound, and they're back down on the offensive side, setting things up once again. One thing about this Gator team, Roger, that I'm seeing is even when they're in a hole, they are still real focused on what they're doing.
This is true. They are running their offense and trying to get the ball inside.
And they just did to number 44, Marche Dotson, who makes the easy two inside the paint. 5-point Eagle lead with 14-16 left in the half.
Marche Dotson starting to let her presence be known for the Gators.
And she is a big presence inside, even defensively, Roger. You've got to account for Marche Dotson, and that's traveling against the Eagles. That'll be a turnover. The Gators take possession and come back down the court.
Chelsea Lyles got hung up with the ball as she tried to drive inside. Could have called that a double dribble. Traveling is still the same result.
And here comes Lonica Thompson for the Gators down the left side. She tries to pick up a pick, gets it back out to the top. And we had a long shot there from number 10, Steffi Sorensen, former Eagle, that went awry. And the Eagles trying to set up their offense. Number 44, Marche Dotson, all over the Eagles right now. Number 21, that's Courtney Cheehill.
Great play by Chelsea Lyles. She called the timeout as she was falling to the floor. So before they could call a traveling violation, she got the timeout in.
A very heads-up play there to save turning the ball over, Roger.
Chelsea Lyles has just been super impressive so far this game.
And, you know, this whole Eagle team, these Lady Eagles, they came to play tonight, Roger.
As I said before, they certainly are not lacking for motivation, especially after the 5-point loss to the Gators that ended their season last year in the women's NIT second round.
And what a way it would be to start the season if we could actually pull off a Lady Eagle victory tonight to start the season against the University of Florida Gators. That would be huge for this program.
It certainly would be, and I think we're seeing the makings of a pretty nice in-state rivalry going here between FGCU and the Florida Gators.
Absolutely. It's going to be a great rivalry for years to come. And here come the Eagles. Number 23, Shannon Murphy with the ball. She's at the top of the key. They're working it around the top, trying to work it inside. They get it to number 13, Emma Badome. She puts up a shot, but it's blocked.
Azania Stewart, the 6'4" freshman center for Florida, got that block.
And Azania, one of our international players that's playing tonight, Roger, she hails from Wood Green, England, although she did play her prep basketball in Virginia at Notre Dame Academy.
But that was definitely some good interior defense from her. She's got the height advantage.
13-8 Eagles. Gators have the ball top of the key with number 2, Lonica Thompson. She works the ball over to Sorensen. Sorensen back over to the left, now to the top of the key. Number 2, Lonica Thompson puts one up from the top of the key and misses. Eagles get the ball back and all the way down to number 25. That's Adrianne McNally for 2, and the Eagles lead by 7.
What a beautiful pass from Shannon Murphy. Great job by her to get the ball down the court.
An absolutely beautiful pass, Roger. Absolutely beautiful pass there to feed the ball down there to McNally.
Great finish by McNally as well.
Now the Gators, they're just trying to figure out how to get the ball inside. That's all they're working on right now. And they push it back outside to Sorensen, who hits for 3.
The former FGCU Eagle has made her presence felt early in this game with a 3-pointer there.
And here come the Lady Eagles setting up on offense once again. And a nice defensive play there by number 2, Lonica Thompson, against Shannon Murphy. That ball's knocked out of bounds by the Gators, so the Eagles will get the ball. 19 seconds left on the shot clock.
That one went off of Thompson's foot and right out of bounds underneath their basket.
And it looks like we've got a wet area on the floor. They're having it dry off here, Roger, from where the ladies were sacrificing their bodies there to try to get the ball.
And it looks like Coach Semeska had to sacrifice a towel to get that white.
It looks like it, but I'll tell you, both of these teams have come out with an awful lot of energy, Roger, and if they can continue this pace for the entire game, we are going to be in for a barn burner.
Much like the NIT game last year that came down to the final minute.
The Lady Eagles looking like they're solving the Gators press with relative ease. Number 15, Chelsea Lyles, for 3.
She's got the hot hand right now. They should keep feeding the ball to Lyles.
And we've got a blocking foul against the Lady Eagles. That's against Chelsea Lyles, who just knocked down that 3-point shot. That's her first personal foul. That's the team 5th. 11:45 left in the first half of play. And we've got a timeout on the court. 18-11. Lady Eagles over the Lady Gators. We'll be back with more on WRXY Sports Vision.
God said, tell your story for my glory. People know you, but do they know your testimony? TellYourTestimony.com. Post your testimony, connect with other Christians, and see what God's done for them. Share your talent and discover other ministries. TellYourTestimony.com. A safe social network for you and your kids. So go tell your testimony today and start connecting with other believers. TellYourTestimony.com. Your salvation is a miracle.
Don't miss this exciting weekly television drama series here on WRXY TV. Walk on Water, produced in Southwest Florida, brings you fresh entertainment with a powerful message relevant to today's youth of all ages.
I just pray you guys stay out of trouble. You see, Tina? That's why I never worry. Got Mother Teresa over here praying for us all the time.
Walk on Water, every Saturday night at 10:30.
And welcome back to Alico Arena. 11:45 left in the first half of play. Lady Eagles 18, Lady Gators 11. An impressive start to an impressive game. Roger, what do you say?
I think it's been an absolutely amazing start, especially from FGCU. They are fired up and ready to get revenge for last year's NIT basketball game.
A lot of electricity in the air tonight, Roger.
And FGCU is causing a lot of that with some great pressure defense as well.
They are scrambling. There's no question about that. Gators push it back out to the foul line to number 2, Lonica Thompson. Number 14, Dee Madu with the 2-pointer there, left side of the key. And here come the Lady Eagles back. A lot of pressure from the Gators now, Roger. It looks like they've stepped up the pressure a little bit.
Looks like that's what they were talking about over the timeout. And it looks like it's worked because they have stepped up the pressure.
Real nice drive to the lane there by Adrianne McNally. She can't convert, though, and the Gators come back down with the ball. Here's Steffi Sorensen driving the left side of the lane. She kicks the ball out to number 24, Sheriel Smith, and she hits.
Looks like Florida's come out of the timeout a little bit fired up on both ends of the court and cutting into this lead.
And here come the Eagles once again, trying to drive the left side of the lane. It's number 25, Adrianne McNally.
They called a blocking foul there, but Our 6'4" woman from England, Zania Stewart, got the block from behind.
She blocks the lane very well.
She's definitely got the height advantage tonight over pretty much anybody we'll be seeing. She's 4 inches taller than the tallest Lady Eagle.
And McNally misses the first free throw. The score stands 18-15 Eagles with 10:48 remaining in the first half of play.
Chelsea Lyles is getting a well-deserved break right now.
And Murphy knocks down the second free throw, 19-15 Eagles. And we've got a substitution for the Lady Gators. In for number 24, Sheriel Smith, is number 14, Didi Madu.
Freshman.
A lot of quick adjustments here, the Gators are. And there's a three-point shot for the Gators, knocked down by number 2, Lonica Thompson. And that cuts the Eagle lead to 1 point with 10.5 minutes left in the first half of play.
Great
Real nice play by the Lady Eagles. Number 23, Shannon Murphy, gets the two-pointer from the left side of the key.
Great picks and rolls and good cuts offensively from FGCU.
Steffi Sorensen with another three for the Gators, and that deadlocks us at a 21-21 tie with just over 10 minutes left in the half.
And Steffi Sorensen certainly looks comfortable in this gym.
I'll tell you, Roger, Shannon Murphy for the Eagles looks like she's more than willing to drive the key. She just needs to start knocking down some of those shots. There's a layup from number 22, Jennifer Moser, to give the Lady Gators their first lead of the contest, other than the first basket of the game. It's 23-21 Gators with 9:52 left. We'll be back with more on WRXY TV.
God said, tell your story for my glory. People know you, but do they know your testimony? TellYourTestimony.com. Post your testimony, connect with other Christians, and see what God's done for them. Share your talent and discover other ministries. TellYourTestimony.com. A safe social network for you and your kids. So go tell your testimony today and start connecting with other believers. TellYourTestimony.com. Your salvation is a miracle.
And welcome back to Alico Arena. Lady Eagles down 23-21 to the Lady Gators now. They bring the ball down. Number 23, Shannon Murphy with the ball. She puts it over to Chelsea Lyles at the top of the key. A lot of defensive pressure up against Lyles right now from number 44. That's Marche Dotson. They get the ball in to number 12, Christine Herman. She makes the two-pointer, and we're deadlocked at 23.
Great shot by Christine Herman as Chelsea Lyles is feeling a lot of pressure. Someone else needed to step up and take the shot.
Steffi Sorensen makes the cross-court pass over to number 22. That's Jennifer Moser, who misses the shot. She steals the ball from Chelsea Lyles and puts it in. 2-point lead for Lady Gators with 9:06 in the first half.
Chelsea Lyles was surrounded under the basket there.
There's Chelsea Lyles again, and she knocks down the three and is fouled.
Wow, unbelievable. She took the shot, then got ran into. The shot went through the net as she was laying on her back on the ground. Great play from Chelsea Lyles. The 6-foot junior from Colorado Springs has been impressive.
And now she gets her chance for a 4-point play.
At the line for the Eagles, number 15, Chelsea Lyles, shooting one shot. Also in for the Gators, number 20, Susan Jensen.
She gave FGCU the lead on that 3-point shot. Now she wants to push it up to 2.
And another interesting detail, Roger, that was the 8th team foul from the Lady Gators. So now the Eagles will be in the bonus the remainder of the first half of play.
And we've got well over 8 minutes left in this first half.
That could play a very large role in the outcome of this game. Steffi Sorensen over on the right flank on top of the key, works it around. She's guarded by number 10, Kelsey Jacobson. The Gators throw up a three from the corner. Nice save by number 2, Lonica Thompson, but it's intercepted. Intercepted by number 11, Brittany Brown. She gets the ball over to number 25, Adrianne McNally at the top of the key. She drives it, puts it up and in, and she's fouled.
Big time drive inside from the 5'11 junior, Adrianne McNally. She's on the cover of the program for a reason.
Yes, she is. And
And that would be because she is the lone returning starter from this FGCU Lady Eagles basketball team from last season.
Impressive drive by her.
Well, she certainly is not afraid to drive it down the lane and mix it up with the Gators. We've already seen that throughout the start of this contest. We just hope that she can continue doing that. She misses on the three-point play. Coming down with the rebound, that would be Azania Stewart for the Gators. And they bring the ball down. They've got it out to Steffi Sorensen now over on the right flank. She puts it to the top of the key to number 20, Susan Yenser, who's quite a three-point